Hello friends, my topic is embryo culture. And what is an embryo? An embryo is a seed plant embryo part of a seed that consists of a precursor tissue for the leaves, stem and root as well as one or more cotyledons. It is the seed part of the seed that consisting of the precursor tissues for the leaves, stems, root and as well as more cotyledons. It is the precursor portion. The young sporophyte of a seed plant usually comprises of the rudimentary plant with plumule, radicles and cotyledons. A plant part consists of plumule, radicle and cotyledons. What is meant by embryo culture? An embryo culture visibly can mean the growth of any species during its embryonic stage in an artificial medium in order to enhance its likelihood of survival. Here the embryo is collected and it is provided with a suitable medium and provide all the suitable factors for the growth, and it helps us to enhances the likelihood of the survival of the embryo to fully grown plant. In embryo culture can also mean the use of an artificial medium for embryonic growth during in vitro fertilization, and which can last 2 to 5 days, after which the embryo is transplanted into the surrogate mother. After the in vitro fertilization, the embryo is transplanted to the surrogate mother for the growth. And embryo rescue, it is a portion that is included in the embryo culture. And embryo rescue is one of the earliest and successful forms of in vitro culture techniques that is used to assist in development of plant embryos that might not survive to become the viable plants. It is the in vitro culture technique that is included in the embryo culture. And embryo rescue, it places an important role in the modern plant breeding and ornamental plant crop hybrids. The most widely used embryo rescue procedure is referred to as embryo culture, and it involves us excising plant embryos and placing them into the media culture. And how can we do an embryo culture? And for embryo culture, that embryos are excised from the immature seeds and it is introduced into the medium, and we provide the aseptic and sterile media, and the culture plates or culture tubes are excised and embryos are transferred to the culture room and maintained at suitable temperature, photo period, humidity, frequency of the excised plants that gives rise to the seedlings that generally varies greatly. And the hybrids raised through the culture has been utilized for phylogenetic studies, genome analysis, transfer of agronomic traits from with genera to cultivated crops, and today synthetic crops. Now, what are the advantages of the embryo culture? And it helps us for the recovery of distant hybrids, recovery of haploid plants from inter-specific process, propagation of orchids, shortening of the breeding cycle, overcoming dormancy. In addition, ovule and ovary can be cultured. These are the advantages of the embryo culture. And the importance of the embryo culture and embryo rescue, it involves, and this technique is used to develop plants that is viable for rescuing of the small embryos. And embryo rescue plays an important role in modern plant breeding, and it allows the development of many interspecific and intergenic food and ornamental plant crop hybrids. And this technique, it nurtures the immature or weak embryo, thus allowing their chance to survive. The main motive behind the embryo culture or embryo rescue is to rescue the embryo part and make them into a fully grown plants. And this tissue culture techniques in combination with molecular techniques has been successfully used to incorporate specific traits through gene transfer. In vitro techniques for the culture of protoplast embryos has been used to create new genetic variations in the breeding line. And what are the important factors that we must provide for the embryo culture? And it includes time for suitable culture of the embryo, composition of the medium, and basically there are mainly two types of basal media that is commonly used for the embryo culture and embryo rescue studies, that is Murashik and Skog medium, that is MS medium, and Gambox P5 medium. And this composition of the medium will vary in terms of the concentration of media supplements required. This will generally depend on the stage of the development of the embryo. And young embryos would require a complex medium with high sucrose concentration, while more mature embryos can develop on the medium with low levels of sucrose. and these are the concentrations that is needed. Suitable media and with low levels of sucrose for more mature embryos and high level of sucrose for the young embryos, and the temperature and light. And the temperature and light is one of the most important factor that we must provide for the embryo culture and embryo rescue techniques. The temperature and light requirement is generally species specific, and thus it usually regulates to be within the same temperature as if the plant with embryos of the cool season crops requiring lower temperature than those of the warm season crops. Embryos sometimes grow best when maintained in the darkness for first 1 to 2 weeks of the culture, and it is transferred to light to allow the chlorophyll formation. And the optimum temperature, it depends upon the plant species, but normally a high range of 25 to 30 degrees Celsius is used. And the growth conditions of the mother plant are also considered in the embryo culture, and in the endosperm and the cotyledons will develop more if the mother plant is grown under the well cultured conditions, and embryo growth will consequently be promoted. And the handlings and techniques in this embryo culture, it includes embryos are located in the sterile environment. For the ovule and surface sterilization of embryos is not necessary, and embryos are removed aseptically from the surrounding tissues. An embryo is often well protected by surrounding tissues. Harsh procedures may be used in surface disinfection. Direct disinfection of embryos is needed if seed coats are cracked, or if the endophytic pathogens exist inside the seed coats, as it with FSQ, corn, etc. Small embryos require the use of microneedling tools and the dissecting microscope to excise with injury. And the process of exciting immature embryos varies with the species. However, many times an incision can be made with the micropleural end of the young ovule and pressure applied at the opposite end to force the embryos out through the opening. And when the hard stage and the younger embryos are excised, it is important to keep the suspensors intact. The nutritional requirements of the young embryos vary greatly, and chances of damaging the embryos are great. Hence, in such condition, it may be possible to rescue embryos by ovary or oviculture method. The ovaries are excised after pollination, and the calyx, corolla, and stamens are removed. Depending upon the organ culture, it can be referred to as ovary culture and ovule culture, and it is technically difficult to isolate the tiny intact embryos. And the embryo culture is classified into ovule culture and ovary culture. And in ovule culture, that ovule embryo culture is modified technique of embryo rescue, where the embryos are cultured while still inside the ovules to prevent damaging them during the excision process. And ovary culture, ovary or pod culture, on the other hand, employs the use of the entire ovary into the culture, and the ovaries are first sterilized and cultured and inserted into the nutrient medium. And the applications it includes, and the embryo culture is nowadays used in a lot of fields such as in agriculture, industry, etc. And its use is made of more specific in the area of agriculture, focusing mostly on the plant tissue culture. And embryo culture is being routinely used in some crop improvement programs, shortening breeding cycles and overcoming dormancy, thus reducing the time for the next generation, which may be grown 2 or 3 weeks earlier by embryo culture than from seeds. The examples of iris, whose breeding cycle is shortened to less than once in a year, has been through this method. And stage sterility is another problem faced in the field of crop production. Hence, by this remedy, we can overcome this hazard. Early ripening fruit cultures has been seeds that do not germinate as embryo is immature. Thus, using this method are raised from the sterile seeds, and the embryos are recovered by this method. This production of the monoplates helps in achieving the desired rates in time as well. Normally, several generations of testing required before desired rate achieved in selecting breeding. And plants derived from the tissue culture techniques are monoploid and can be treated with chemical to double chromosome number. And the common application it includes for genetic transformation, for germplasm conservation, and it is done to achieve virus-free stock, to multiply plants whose multiplication rate is too slow, and micropropagation is done using by this method. And embryo rescue is a part in the embryo culture. It includes the process when the plant breeders rescues the weak, immature or hybrid embryos to prevent from the degeneration and to protect that embryos, and commonly hybridizing to create a new and specific hybrids between various lily groups. And the main purpose of the embryo rescue is to overcome seed dormancy and immaturity, to enhance breeding, to rescue genotypes, to avoid abortion, to probe improvement and cryopreservation. And the steps is classified into 4 stages. This is the collection of the mature zygotic embryo from the field and place them on the sterilized semi-growth media, that is establishment, growing and rooting, and transfers the plantlets into sterilized soil under the high humidity, that is 26 degree and temperature, with the different growing inductors to increase the efficiency of the radial system, and transfer the plantlets into polythene bags under necessary conditions. Embryo rescue refers to the number of in vitro techniques whose purpose is to promote the development of the immature or weak embryo into the viable plant. And embryo rescue has been widely used for producing plants from hybridization, in which failure of the endosperm to properly develop causes embryo abortion. In embryo rescue procedures, the artificial nutrient medium serves as a substitute for endosperm, thereby allowing the embryo to continue its further development. And embryo rescue techniques has been utilized to obtain progeny from interspecific hybridization that do not normally produce viable seeds. These are the factors that we mentioned earlier, the same as that of the embryo culture text. That embryo rescue procedures, it involves same techniques for the embryo rescue, and the procedures it includes that commonly used embryo rescue procedure is same as that of the embryo culture, in which embryos are excised and placed empty to the suitable medium, and we provide the suitable growth conditions. And from fruit that is collected from the greenhouse, it is collected, and since embryos are located in the sterile environment, disinfection is not required because they are collected from the greenhouse, and in some cases the entire ovaries are sterilized in very rare condition. And the embryo will be placed directly into the culture after the excision, so that it does not become dry. For a heart-shaped and younger embryos, the embryo should be excised with the superior intact. And these are the 2 types of the culture, that ovary culture and ovule culture. In ovule culture, the embryos are difficult to excise when very young or small seeded species. To prevent damaging embryos during the excision process, they are sometimes cultured while still inside the ovule, and this technique is referred to as the ovule culture or ovulo-embryo culture. And as with embryo culture, the ovaries are collected prior to the time at which embryo abortion is to occur, and the ovary is first sterilized and then removed and placed into the culture. And this step ranges from extremely easy to accomplish, and for large seeded species in which only single ovule is present, to time consuming and difficult for small seeded polyovulate species. And in ovary or pod culture, the entire ovary is placed into the culture. Ovaries are collected and remain in plant parts removed. Disinfection protocols must remove surface contaminants without damaging the ovary, and the ovary is placed into the culture so that cut end of the pedicle in the medium. At the end of the experiment, seeds are removed from the food that develop into the culture. Application of embryo rescue, it includes overcoming dormancy, breeding cycle shortening, interspecific hybrids recovery. Precious regeneration, germination, it is another topic involved in the embryo culture technique. And NSC germinates without undergoing all the 4 stages without undergoing the development, that is globular, heart-shaped, torpedo-shaped and cotyledonous stage. and without it germinates, it is called as the precious germination, that it is germinated directly. In plants, it involves germination of seeds, while still on the parent plant, it is widespread phenomenon in the plant species, which is characterized by the lack of the seed dormancy. Thank you.